Hey there, everyone. We want to do a quick sound check. Sorry about starting a little late. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're all good to go now. Just want to make, okay, if you can hear me, will you please give me a hello or a hi or a how are you, or give me your name and where you're joining us from. We really want to make sure that you can hear my voice okay. Okay, good. Thank you, Stephen and John. And we've got quite a few people coming in. Mark, we've got people coming in from all over. And we're so happy to have you here. We really have a big treat for you. Stephen in Mississippi, good to have you as well. I've got the screen scrolling up as people are saying hello. So that tells me that my voice is being heard loud and clear. We're so excited because today we have a real treat for you. It's basically going to help you learn how to get a lifetime of residual income. Okay, that's the gist of what we're going to be talking about tonight. I am so thrilled to have my friend and really just an amazing individual, all in a nutshell, Chad Nicely, joining us today for this presentation. We're going to be talking about, again, how to get a lifetime of residual income. Now, if at any time you begin to experience technical difficulties, you can't hear or something like that, please type something in the chat box. Just let us know what's going on. Sometimes if you refresh your browser, that will help if you have any issues. But we're going to be watching the chat as well, and we will be responding to you there to questions that may come in and that type of thing. We want this to be an interactive webinar. So we want you to be interacting with what's going on and what's questions that we're asking, questions that Chad's asking. And he really is really awesome at being able to connect with people. And so I hope that you become as big as a fan as I am of Chad Nicely and the things that he's going to tell you about tonight or today or this morning, whatever time it is for you, wherever in the world you're joining us from. So with that said, I am
Before you say,
Danny's here as well. Say hello to Danny.
Hey guys, before you hand it over to Chad, there's one thing we want to give away, just for being on this call. If you're interacting,
yes. So do interact, because if basically what we're going to do is just handpick one of you who is interacting the most in the most high quality ways, and we're going to give you actually a free copy of our webinar HD. So that is going to be given to the one who's interacting the most quality and the best. So look forward to that as we see your interactions come. We love to see those chats, that chat box filling up. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and turn the time over to my friend Chad Nicely, and he's going to take it away from there. I'm still going to be here. Hey,
Kim, Danny, how you guys doing?
Doing good. So glad to have you on.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I am excited, and your people are going nuts and already lighting up the checkbox already. I love it.
Yeah. That's our people. They're amazing. They are amazing.
No. That's awesome. Guys, thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate it. Hey, I love your idea. Like, can I steal that from you, Kim?
Steal? What? You just asked permission. That's not stealing.
No, I'm just going to be honest and transparent with you, and I'm going to steal it from you. I love the idea about rewarding the person that's the most engaged. That is brilliant.
Yeah, it's always been something that we've enjoyed, because there are people who really interact no matter what. And don't you think they deserve something for that?
Absolutely.
For just being them?
Yeah, that's brilliant. So guys, thank you so much for having me here. I know we're kind of late for takeoff here. I promise we will make up for it as soon as we get our elevation point. So here's the thing, guys. I want you to know this, Kim and Danny. And by the way, hi, Danny. How are you?
Hey, Chad. Good to hear you again.
Awesome. So like they really just emphasized to you, we really want to get you engaged. I don't want to just preach at you and just go through slides like you guys are used to. I want to know where you're at. I want to know how I can help you. I want to know your obstacles, your business, and then this whole entire presentation will go a different direction. We don't do any one presentation that's the same, guys. Okay, so it's based off you. This is all about you. Now, I need you guys to know, if you've never been on one of my webinars before, how many people have ever heard of the famous actor Robin Williams? He did Mork and Mindy, and then he did Euphigenia Doubtfire, dear. He did Mrs. Doubtfire. He did all those crazy movies. You guys know who he is? Cool. Okay, so here's the thing. Years ago, I have a law enforcement background, guys, and I was on a security detail for Robin Williams, and they sat down with me ahead of time and they said, okay, Chad, here's what you need to know about this guy. Anything he does, make sure you laugh. If he tells a joke, laugh. If he does something crazy, which he did, laugh. Like, it's important that you laugh or you'll make him feel uncomfortable, and then it becomes an awkward moment for everybody around you. You don't want to do that, okay? And I said, okay, cool. So I want to be your guys' Robin Williams on this call, which means if I ask you a question, I need you to get engaged. If you guys get quiet, if you start talking to me, I go, oh my God, beat me up, Scotty. Like, I don't know what to do. They don't like me. So can you guys agree to get engaged, have some fun, and bring the energy? And I promise throughout this call, you're going to have what are called light bulb moments, also known as epiphany moments. We also have something called the pack your bag moment, which means if we give you any strategy, tip, or resource, and that one tip, strategy, or resource can absolutely be a game changer in your business, you could leave the call and just go and take action on that one thing. I want to know about it. Type in the word light bulb, type in epiphany, type in pack your bag moment so we can share that with the group. Is that cool? Type in the chat here, guys. Let me know if that is cool, if we're game on that. Yes? Hell yes. Awesome. Okay, good. Here's my goal for this class, guys. Number one, I'm going to show you how to create a course that's going to give you a residual income. Now, the key here is residual income. That's money coming in each and every month. We're going to talk about that, and it's going to provide a real-life transformational value in people's lives. We are going to talk about the transformational value as well. And the second thing is, I'm going to give you a tour into the system that's going to make it easy for me to do this. Now, like Kimberly said, I'm going to reward y'all if y'all get pumped, if you stay excited, if you bring the energy, because I'll tell you what, I've had a very long day. I've got a bad disc in my back. I've got that whole sciatic nerve acting up. I've got chiropractors coming over here to the house and everything else. I'm feeling pretty crappy, but I am here and I'm going to bring it to you at a level of 110%. I want you guys to do the same thing. If you do, I will reward you, and I'm going to give you this digital product mastery. Now, this was not some PLR material. It's not something that some ghostwriter did. I actually wrote this myself, and it's the A to Z of creating a course. We're going to go into your passion. We're going to go into the outline. We're going to go on the tips, strategies, and resources, the actual tools I use, what I use to record, where I host the videos, everything. How many people want this? Type in the chat. Let me know if this is what you want, guys. Yes or no? How many people are hungry? Type in the chat, guys. Let me know. Yes? John says yes. Steven says yes. Tara says yes. Heather says yes. James says yes. Good. John, yes, yes, yes. Lunchtime, Mark says. I love it. Okay, guys, here's the thing. Who is this for? This is for people who have a gift to teach the world. Now, what do I mean by that? Do you have to rock out webinars like this? Do you have to be good at list building? Do you have to be a video marketing genius like my good friend Kimberly here? Do you have to do all those things? No. Now, you can, and that may be your gift, but then there's some people who are great cooks. Other people who are good at gardening and can grow monster zucchinis. Then there's people that learn to play the guitar. I played a Gibson Les Paul when I was a kid. I would love to teach people how to play the guitar, right? Whatever your passion is, guys, that's a gift. That's what I want you to zero in on. Also, for people who are looking to make a residual profit from home, look, I went through hell throughout this business, right? I was so focused on this business, I lost everything in my life, and so from that point on, I have been a slave behind my computer 24/7, 7 days a week, 40 hours a week. Yes or no? How many people can relate to that? How many people can relate to that? And because of that, now I have a bad back. I got this stupid sciatic nerve that's like kicking my ass. I'm only 42 years old, and I feel like I'm turning 90 today because I can't even get up and walk around or anything else. I have to have like help getting in and out of the car. And I did it to myself because I've been a slave to my computer. Now, the past 6 months, luckily I had the opportunity. The only time I've ever been out of the country was to go to Spain and speak at an event. But the last 6 months, I was able to go to London. I was able to go to Paris, France. I was able to go to Italy. We went to Venice. We went to Florence. We went to the Amalfi Coast. We went to Rome. I've been to Costa Rica. I've been to Mexico, Hawaii. I did all that in the last 6 months, guys, and I'm here to tell you that I made just as much money in my business being away because I have the residual profits coming in as I did being a slave behind my screen. And I want to teach you guys how to create the residual profits in your business. Can everybody relate to that? John says push-ups will bring it back. I've been doing push-ups, John, like those half push-ups. I've been doing all that, but thank you. This is for people who want to make a real difference in the world. Yes or no, how many people are familiar with Zig Ziglar? Type in the chat here. Let me know if you know who Zig Ziglar is. Zig Ziglar is famous for one quote in my mind. That quote has always stuck with me. Here it is. Write this down. I want this to be a light bulb moment if you've never heard this. You can have anything you want in life if you help other people get what they want. That comes down to making a real difference in the world and providing a transformational difference in people's lives. Now, I heard that years ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe even longer than that, okay? And I heard it, I took it in, I said, wow, that's pretty, that makes sense, that makes me feel good, but I never did anything with it. Instead, I took the opposite approach. And I said, I gotta have more customers, I gotta have more traffic, I gotta learn to drive traffic, I gotta learn to bring in more people. I need millions and millions and millions of people to sell to be really profitable in this business. And guys, when I absolutely hit rock bottom and I said, man, I can't take anymore, I'm all over the place, you know, I don't know left from right anymore, I got the shiny object syndrome, like I have no control, I can't focus on anything. I said, you know what, whew, I'm gonna stop and just take care of what I have. Right? And so I had my small group and I just started providing value, and through that I was able to grow naturally, and people just started getting referred into my world, and before I knew it I had coaching programs and I started speaking and started doing events and all this other stuff, and it all came down to what Zig Ziglar said: help other people get what they want, you can have whatever you want. Okay? And finally is for people who have the burning desire to win. Can anybody tell me where the word burning desire comes from? Which book does that come from, guys? Type in the chat here, let me know. Stephanie got it. Think and Grow Rich. Awesome. All right, guys, how many people are familiar with the term e-learning? Guys, this word right here, write this down. This is the future. This word right here is as big as the word internet. It's as big as the word social media. It's as big as the word cryptocurrency. Guys, this is a phenomenon. Now, what you may not know about e-learning, which stands for education learning, is it's slated to be a $260 billion market by 2023. Now, let me explain why you're lucky to be on this call right now, okay? Picture where you would be in your life if you were there when the first day the internet was introduced. And let's just say that you knew things about the internet that nobody else knew. Now, I would ask you this question: where would you be 6 months from now with that knowledge? How much money could you make in your business if you knew today about the internet, but it was, oh, the internet had just started that day? Because that's where we're at with e-learning. This is groundbreaking. The rest of the world does not even know what this term means. Now, let me tell you why I've been so focused on it for the past 3.5 years, guys, okay? And this is my passion, this is my baby, and I'm going for this $260 billion pie, and I want you to as well. You see, I believe that people all around the world are no longer going to show up to a day job. They're not going to go to an office and work this 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. It's just not going to happen working for somebody else. You see, I believe they're going to wake up, they're going to get their cup of coffee, and in the comfort of their home, they're going to sit on their couch, they're going to take out a laptop, they're going to enter a username and password, and they're going to start watching training videos and lessons, and they're going to develop their skills and abilities in personal development, in their relationships, in their career, and this here is what e-learning is about. How many people can agree with this, yes or no? And if you don't believe me, do a little bit of research and look at the direction that schools and colleges are going. And I also want you to pay attention to the fact that we have education learning. This is not some sleazy internet marketing thing. It's not some gimmick or hook or something that's just going to be here temporarily. Guys, the whole world will be adapting e-learning. And everybody on the call said that they can agree. That's awesome. Guys, here's 3 secrets that I'm going to share with you today on this call. Secret number 1. I'm going to show you how to easily lay out your course without having to kill any extra brain cells, okay? And what I want you guys to do is I want you to type in the chat here, and I want you to tell me which secret excites you most. And remember, the person that is the most engaged on this call, and I'll tell you right now, I'm losing my voice, so my partner in crime, Simon's going to jump in here and help me throughout this presentation, but the person that is the most engaged on this call gets that new webinar HD platform, and I just think that's brilliant. I'm going to make sure that I am far more engaged than you guys because I want to copy that platform myself. Hey, so do I count in this too, Kimberly and Danny?
Sorry, Chad, I had to unmute myself. I was over here eating a brownie, to be quite honest with you. Like, I gotta finish that one. Danny, does he count in this? Chad, we're going to hook you up. We're going to hook you up.
Yeah, I am really excited about what you guys are doing there. And guess what? The reason why I couldn't get on this webinar was because GoToWebinar choked. And they choked in our last webinar we did. So guess what? I'm looking for a new solution. So I am so excited to see what you guys have cooked up.
Yeah, that's exactly why we started developing HD Webinar, because we've had issues with GoTo. So, you know, yeah, anyhow, we'll hook you up, and we're so excited to be able to give that to the most interactive, besides Chad, on the call today.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely give them a run for their money, guys. So secret number 1, guys. Now we're going to go on to secret number 2, how one simple sheet will do all the work for me, and I'm able to load my course in about 5 minutes. Now, here's what happened, guys. I made this statement before, and some guy jumped on there, and he said, dude, I don't like you. I don't know why you're screaming at us, and I think you're full of shit. I don't think you could do this in 5 minutes. And so Simon was the one that saw that comment, and so he jumped on, and he posted a screenshot of that comment. His name was Chris, and he said, I'll tell you what, Chris, if he can't do it in under 3 minutes, I will send $100 to your PayPal account. Now, guess what? We did this in about 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Secret number 2. Let's go on to secret number 3. I'm going to show you how to use YouTube to instantly build a membership that you can use to give away. Now, giveaway is the key here, to build a massive list in your business. Now, guys, let me know that you're awake. Let me know that you're live and kicking. Let me know that you're ready for me just to go out there and blow my voice away, because I'm going to bring the heat to you guys, and type in the chat and tell me which one excites you most. Is it secret number 1, number 2, or number 3? Tell me, every single person on the call, because that's going to dictate the direction that we go with this presentation. And look at here, guys. Do you see the answer here? Look at the answer. The answer is always secret number 3. And the reason why is because you haven't seen number 1 or number 2 yet. And usually by the time we get to the end of the call, people are like, oh my God, I had so many light bulb moments, and I want to change my answer. It's no longer number 3. Okay? So here's what we're going to do, guys. I want you to think about what we can create a course on, okay? Because in secret number 1, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to show you how to easily lay out your course without having to kill any extra brain cells, okay? But before we do that, I need to know, what should we create our course on? Now, Simon, I'm going to open up a browser real quick, and I'm going to get some water because I can feel my voice going. But can you tell them what we've already built our courses on?
Yeah, of course. Sorry about that. I just started speaking with the mute button on because I've been typing. So yeah, so we've been running these for what, 5 or 6 days right now, and we've been building some serious courses in like the biggest range of niches you can think of. We've done some keto dieting, we've done dog grooming, we've done LinkedIn, we've done email marketing, we've done branding, we've done genealogy, which is like family tree building. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm trying to think what else. We've been building these like all over the weekend. So like what we've been doing is we're gonna ask you guys in a second to, you know, name what we would like us to build a course out. So what I'm gonna say is get ready right now to bring your answers in there, because what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go through step by step building out a course of your choice. So if you have a passion, or you're really ready to, you know, sort of jump in, but you don't know where to start, then get ready to put in the chat box exactly what sort of niche or subject you'd like to watch us build a course on, and take it through. We actually, funny story with dog grooming that Chad will probably show you very shortly, is we found out that it might not have been a profitable niche. And we actually saved this woman. This woman actually emailed myself and Chad personally afterwards to actually thank us for sort of saving her months and months of time. She'd already spent a month building out this course that she wanted to develop in dog grooming, and she's seen the power of the method that Chad's going to show you right now, and she decided to just slightly change what she was doing in her business. And she set up, she's been using JV Member for the last couple of days, and she's already built her course out based on what Chad's about to show you guys. So get ready in the chat box right now to sort of pick your niche, and hopefully Chad will pick it up and you will be able to follow him step by step to building that out with some powerful stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy them time because they haven't typed in the answer yet. Guys, tell us, we want this to be real. Tell us what you want to be this course on. And did that even make sense? Tell us what you want us to build this course on. And here's what we need, guys. This is going to be the end goal. This is what we want to produce. Now tell me, do you guys like this layout? You got like the icons up here about the product, about the instructor. We got a welcome video here. We got comments coming in here. No, that's not Facebook. We got banners down below. And for some reason, I'm having a little bit of internet problems. So please have patience with us. But you're going to see that it's going to open up here in just a second. And when it does, you're going to see that there's a place where you can put like notes in the corner. You're going to see comments coming in, and while this one's opening up, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you this one. This is another one of our memberships where you can see like there's multiple courses inside of here. Here's the guide that I'm going to give you guys today, and if I click inside of there, let me see which one opens up first. You'll see what it kind of looks like flashy. So we can have like countdown timers, pop-ups, news bars, banners, all this stuff here, guys. Are you liking this or what? So this has like a more flashy look to it, and then the other one's kind of like more clean. Now, it doesn't matter which one you like. I'm trying to show you that you can do all of this inside of a membership platform. And if I come back over here, I'm going to go ahead and close this one. If you look here, this membership right here went on to do 6 figures in a matter of days, right? And look at here, guys, 163 comments. Now, how many of you would love to learn how to build a course that's got 163 comments? I'm going to actually show you that today, okay? So this is the end goal, but there's one thing that I really want you to pay attention to. Now, your students can come over here, they can click this button, and they can like rate your course for you. They can go ahead and leave like a testimonial for you with their star review, and we're going to pull all this into your sales page. I'm going to show that to you today on this call, okay? But I just want to make sure that you guys are really liking what it is I'm showing you here, okay? And I didn't even have time to show you because we're a little bit behind, but with everything I just showed you, you can actually set up points, badges, rewards. You have the whole gamification feature. Like there's all kinds of stuff that you can do inside this course, okay? So let's go ahead and build our course. I'm going to show you how we're going to do it really fast. So Simon, we got use video for marketing, photographic composition, bass fishing secrets. Let's see.
Yeah, some good ones in here. Yeah, some seriously good ones in here. Video marketing software. Let's have a look. I like. We haven't done photography. Should we have a look at photography?
We can do photography.
Yeah, yeah, and John's been pretty active right now. I say John's in the lead, being most active. So people need to step up their game to knock John off the top spot right now.
Yeah, John's going to end up with that webinar platform. I'm more excited about that than I am anything else. There's 2 resources we're going to use for inspiration, guys. How many people want an amazing resource? I want you to write this down. You ready for this? Have you ever heard of WorkFlowy? You're going to go to workflowy.com. You can get started for free. This resource is kick-ass, guys. It was worth being on the call. That could be your pack your bag moment right there. And we also have something else called Udemy. How many people are familiar with Udemy? Type in the chat yes or no. So we got the no on the WorkFlowy, and we got the yes on the Udemy. Okay, so let me explain this, guys. Here's my takeaway on Udemy, all right? With Udemy, I have bought hundreds of courses, and I have purchased courses for $25, $35, $50, $75. I've paid all the way up to $200 a course before. That was before I figured out that every single weekend they will do something called a curiosity sale, and they will take that $200 course and knock it down to $9.95. So if you ever buy anything on Udemy, make sure you wait for that curiosity sale and wait for it to get knocked down to $9 because they will do that. The other takeaway here is never, ever, 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 ever list your stuff on Udemy because they're going to take your $47 course and knock it down to $10. Okay, so type in the chat here, guys. Who wants to see me do a live demo on how we're going to create our course outline? Yes or no? Type in the chat. Let me know. Say yes. Bring it on. Show me the money. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Bring the energy, guys. So Luis says yes. Steven says yes. Heather says yes. Al says bring. Dan says, hell yes. John says, I purchased all my courses for $9.97. Damon says, yes, John. Okay, perfect. here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bring my other browser over here. I know what I did wrong on the last call. I'm going to bring the whole thing over here, okay? And we're going to come over here to Udemy. Now, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to come over here and we're going to do a search for photography, because that is going to be the topic that we are going to build our course on. Is that the right keyword, Simon? Photography? You're muted, dude.
Yeah, that I was. Sorry. And the button's even red. Like, cool. So we're on photography, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is the one, right? This is the right keyword, photography?
Yeah. Damn, like what's that, like 330 lectures though?
Yeah. Very, very good start. You don't need to create a course that's got 330 lectures, guys.
No, for sure. Like, and if you did 330 lectures and Udemy decided to sell it for $10.99, I would be ripping that course right down.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the first step, guys. I want you to write this down. You type in your keyword, make sure there's a bunch of courses dealing with your topic. And clearly this is a good one. We were on a call the other day and somebody said dog grooming. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here, and it would surprise me. Her passion was dog grooming, okay? And so we did a search, okay, and there was one course. I had to break her heart and say I would not do a course on dog grooming. But what we found through the research was that dog training was actually a really good alternative. And so she did it on dog training, okay? So we come over here to photography. The first step, we have passed the test. There is a lot of courses on photography. Next, you're gonna come over here and look at the ratings. So, oh my God, this market's unbelievable. 3,687 ratings, 214 ratings, 296 ratings. Now, just because the ratings are here, that does not mean that's how many copies they've actually sold. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and open this up, and we want to look at how many copies they've actually sold. So out of 3,687 people that left a rating, 27,280 students enrolled in this class. Now, here's what I was talking about. This dude is trying to sell his course for $200, 370 lessons. I think that's a fair price, and they did the Liberty and knocked it down to $10.99. What a bunch of crap. And this is why the Udemy publishers are screaming and yelling. They can't stand what Udemy's doing. They just don't know that there's alternatives out there like us, right? So this passed the test, guys. If we go through here, and if we look at these, you're going to see that, okay, yes, number one, there's a lot of courses. Number two, they have great ratings. See here, 2,258 students enrolled. This is what I want to see. Now we know that there is a marketplace. Now you guys got to appreciate this. I've been doing this since 1998. I know Simon's been doing it a long time. I know Kimberly and Dan have hung in there a long time. And back in the day, in order to do market research, you had to go to a site called Quantcast or Alexa. You went over to eZine Articles, made sure there was a bunch of articles written. We went and made sure that there was a book written by dummies. We went and checked the Amazon Marketplace, and we would check YouTube. We would make sure that there's a bunch of forums. It used to take a week to determine, is this worth going after this market? And now you can do it in about 2 minutes or less. Yes or no? How many people have already had light bulb moments on this call? Let me know. Type in the chat. Yes? Yes? Good. Stephen says you're going to put a lot of time into research. No, not no more. No, Stephen, I'm telling you right now, brother, I would do exactly like I just showed you. And no, that's it. But back in the day, oh, absolutely. That's exactly what we had to do. Okay? So here's what we're going to do now, guys. We haven't even gotten into the secret yet. That was all just bonuses, but I appreciate all the light bulb moments. Okay? What we're going to do now is we want to find a course that doesn't have 300 lectures. We want to find one that has anywhere from 12 to 20 lectures. So if you look here, this one's got 22 lectures, and it's got good ratings. Let's make sure it's got good ratings. If it's got lower ratings, that tells us that the people didn't like it. So let's go ahead and look at this bad boy right here. And while that's opening, I'm going to close these two, okay? And this is going to open up right here. And what we want to do is, I'm kind of worried about this because I don't like how this looks right here. This looks very, very unprofessional to me. I don't know if that's a formatting issue or what, but I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. See, he's like screaming at you, like there's some things that I don't like about this guy. But if we come down here, we want to look for this one that says curriculum. And if you look, it's very, very basic. All right, so let's pass this guy. I had a bad feeling about him to start with. And let's come over here to this one that's got 11 lectures, 4.4 ratings. If we open this one up, let's see if we can find a better curriculum. So we're going to come down here and we're going to look at this curriculum. I want somebody who's going to tell me the right backgrounds, the right lighting, what kind of camera to buy, how about the sound, right? Like that's what I'm after. And so I don't really care for this right here. So what we can do is we could probably open this up right here, and you can see that these people need a course on just creating a course. This one's not good either. So let's come down here. Let's just keep coming down until we find somebody who knows what they're doing. Let's see, iPhone photography, digital photography, 55 lectures. That's a lot. Let's see, 29 lectures, 4.6 rating. Let's look at this one, okay? So we'll come over here and let's see what we got. So I like that, more clean. Let's scroll down and let's see what we got for the curriculum. This is a little bit better, okay? So look here, guys. We have week number 1, intro to settings, different types of lenses, and my recommendations. Week number 2, the must-know settings to instantly improve your photography. Week number 3, how to make sure your photos are always in focus. Simon, who recommended photography?
I'm just scrolling back up. I think it was John Mums.
John, does this look like a good syllabus to you, yes or no? Because I don't know photography very well. I'm a video guy. Kimberly might know. This is like a good syllabus, guys?
Sorry, I had to tell Danny to turn that mute off that time. Let's take a look here. Intro to settings, different types of lenses. Yeah, lenses are important. Instantly improve my photography. How to make sure your photos are always. You know what? I think it looks good from my background in photography.
Perfect.
Shutter speed. He's talking about that. He's talking about white balance. That's important. Yeah, I would say so.
It gives us a good start, right?
Yeah.
So if we had to start here, guys, this is where most people fail. They know they want to create a course. They know they need to start with a blank canvas, and they start like this, and they don't know where to start. That's the big problem here. Here's what I want you to do. We're going to use something that's already been proven, right? Because it's got good reviews. It's already sold a lot of copies. And we're just going to go ahead and copy this right into Workflowy. I'm just going to grab this top level. I don't need to grab what's underneath, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and copy it, and I'm going to paste it. And by the way, what you can do is you can go deeper with this. Like I can click this here, and then underneath here I could say Note 1. I could say Note 2, okay? And then if I want to get back to it, I click this home button here, and now you see that there's our first topic. And so we're going to come over here and we're going to do our next topic. I want you to do this for the whole entire syllabus, and if you need to check out multiple courses inside of Udemy for your niche to get the idea, you can do this. Now, we're not going to steal this, but we're going to use this as a guide because the public's already said, I love everything that's inside this course. That's why they gave them good reviews, okay? So I want you to go ahead and copy this. Now, we're not going to use their videos. We'll talk about the video here in a minute. You're going to use your own videos, but yes or no, does this give you somewhere to start, guys? Yes or no, does this give you somewhere to start? And we're using Workflowy here, okay? Now, here's what I'm going to do. If I went and loaded this inside my course, that guy's going to know that I ripped him off. I don't want to do that. I just want to use this for inspiration. So week number 1 is intro to settings and the different types of lenses and recommendations. Okay, so I'm going to say something like my recommendation for lenses and what was the other thing? And settings, is that what it was? And settings. Okay, all I'm going to do, guys, is reword that topic so that it's 100% original, but it's saying the same thing. Is that making sense to you? Yes or no? That should be a massive light bulb moment, right? Look at this one here, guys. We'll come over here to week number 2. Tips and tricks to increase your photography quality, something like that. Quality. Okay, I can spell, but I can't type today. Okay, so that's all we're going to do, guys. We are just going to use this as inspiration, And we're going to change it all the way through. But we're basically saying the same exact thing. Do you guys agree? And do you see how you're going to go through and create your whole entire outline in a matter of minutes? How to make sure your photos are always in focus. The key to keeping your photos in focus. Yes or no? How many people can do what I'm showing you here? Is this not amazing, guys? Is this not amazing? Look at this. And this is how fast you're going to do this. Now, I want you to think about all the different courses that you'll be able to do. And let's see, there's nothing wrong with borrowing others' material. No, because we're not going to steal their videos, okay? And look, if you compare this to this, is there any similarity at all, guys? Does this look like we ripped this off at all? He's got week 1, week 2, must know, intro, blah, 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 right? He complicated it, we simplified it, right? This is 100% original. This is going to give you somewhere to start. You don't have a blank canvas. Does that make sense? Now type in the chat here, guys, and let me know if you can do secret number 1. Can you guys validate the marketplace, make sure it's worth creating the course, and then find something that's already been proven to sell that the members love and create your own outline? Yes or no? Can you guys do this? I need to know that you are on track with me here. Yes or no? Type in the chat, guys. Yes, yes, hell yes. No problem. Just change the wording. Exactly, Al. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to change the wording. Now, what I want to do is I want to check in with Danny and Kim and see, let's see, Steven says light bulb moment. Guys, do you have anything to add on this?
We were ready with the mute button that time. Adding on to, you know, I love that, you know, you really can just be creative with your own methods of explaining something that's already outlined for you. I love it.
It's easy, right? It's better than
Yeah,
starting
do you have anything to add?
Yeah. Pretty easy. You use an existing platform like a Udemy or any other, and you don't copy, but you module. You know, you model the same thing. So it takes the brain work out of it.
That's it. It's really easy. And isn't it a true statement, and Simon, you can chime in here too, isn't it a true statement that to be successful in marketing, you really need to simplify things?
Oh, 100%. Like 100%. What's, you know, like if you want to help someone, you simplify it. If you want to impress someone, you complicate things.
Yep. Whenever we bring on a new coaching student, you know how I help them find success? I destroy 90% of what they're doing.
Make it simpler.
Yep. And they go, but I don't even feel like I'm working anymore. I said, because you were in motion, but you weren't being efficient, you weren't being effective, you were wasting your time. Right? Keep it simple, guys. Secret number 2, how one simple sheet will do all the work for me. I'm able to load my course in about 5 minutes with very little technical obstacles. Here's where I got challenged on that $100 bet. Guys, what we're going to do is we're going to take our outline that we just created inside of Workflowy. We're going to plug it into a Google Sheet or an Excel spreadsheet. We're going to click a button and our course is going to be done. Type in the chat here, who wants to see me do this $100 challenge? Who wants to see me create a course from a simple spreadsheet, something that you guys have never, ever seen before? Definitely a pattern interrupt in the business and something you're probably never, ever going to see with another platform. And everybody says, yes, hell yes, bring it on, spin your content, not your wheels. 100% yes, hell yes, KISS, which stands for keep it stupid simple. Go for it, let's do it, I'm game. All right, here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to come over here and we're going to grab this outline that we've got. But before we do, I'm going to show you how you're going to set up a base membership, all right? Here's what you're going to do with this platform. You're going to do this right away. And I need to know where you guys are at with this, so I'm going to keep checking with you. Can you do this? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click a button. I think everybody can do that part, okay? Next, we're going to come over here. We're going to type in the name of our membership. So I'm going to type in, how about this? Let's see, we'll do Photography World, okay? So that's going to be the name of our membership. And then what's going to happen is we're going to have courses inside that membership, and they all need to pertain to photography. I'll go ahead and put it in the description. And then I'm going to click on add image. Now, how many people want an amazing resource on this call? Type in the chat. Let me know if you want it. Type in the chat. You got to be hungry, guys. Remember, the most engaged is the winner on this call. And I'm starting to see who I think the winner is going to be. Cool. Okay, so look here. Look at this. So Steven says, I want it. John says, I want it. Yvonne Nelson says, I want it. Steven says, make it happen. Lisa says, amazing resource. John says, make it happen. Okay, look, guys. I want you to come over to a site called unsplash.com because this site is so kick-ass. Like, I was spending so much money with iStock, with Deposit Photo, and everything else. Now I come in here, I do my search. They give me the actual images for free. I'm free to use them in my web pages, in my course, in my videos. I use them at my events. Guys, these are the most high-res images you're ever going to find, and you don't have to pay for them. Now, we like that resource so much, guys, that we actually integrated it with this platform. So if I click on this Add Image button, I can go ahead and load my own image. I can do something with Usign, or I can come over here to this one that says Unsplash, and I'm going to go ahead and do a search for photography. Okay, and I want to definitely spell this one right because we learned what happens when you don't spell it right. Okay, and I'm going to click search image, photography. Okay, and I got all this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one right here. I'm going to say insert. You're going to see this change. Boom, click proceed. Okay, now we just set up our membership. Next, we're going to come over here and we're going to click on choose theme. Now, this is very, very easy, guys. I'm going to make it simple for you. Just choose theme number one. Don't worry about nothing else. Theme number one will get you the most conversions with your gamification and your monetization, and it's exactly what I use in my own business. I'm going to click on use theme, and now that we've done that, guys, watch this. The software is already starting to work for you. Look at this. It automatically pulled in your background for you. You can change out your logo. You can get rid of the logo if you want to, okay? You can come over here to your custom colors and go ahead and start changing things around, whatever you want to do, all right? But here's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on these sets over here. And what you're going to do is you're going to spend a minute and you're going to create a master template. Because we don't want you messing with designs or dragging blocks or any of the technical obstacles that stopped you before, because it really doesn't matter. Instead, I want you to come over here to this one that says predefined colors and just start clicking around until the colors match where you're happy. It's going to match it for you, okay? And once you're happy, go ahead and click the save button. And now we can come over here and we can actually see what it's going to look like in this template, right? So I'm kind of getting an idea what my video module looks like. I can click this here. I can blow it up. Boom. I think that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and click save. And now we're going to click on next step. And now that you guys have done that, we have created our membership. Now let me ask this question. Yes or no? How many people can create a membership and set up their theme just like I did? Yes or no? Type in the chat, say, I can do it, I got it, no problem, 100%. Yes, I'm with you. Let me know that you guys are good. Type in the chat here, let me know. Yvonne says, I can do it. Steven says, I can do it. Jason says, I can do it. John says, I'm doing it right now. Dave says, easy already, lemon squeezy. Okay. Al says, I can do it. Dave said, peasy. Steven says, nothing to it. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click this button that says, let's go. And the next step is we're going to create a course inside of our membership. Now, we got two payment options here for you. Why do we have that? We want you to use JVZoo. Here's the reason why. You're going to add your product to JVZoo. It's going to automatically link to your course. There's no code. There's no script. There's nothing for you to install. It's just an automatic connection for you. It's going to allow you to be profitable in your business without technical obstacles. You can also choose PayPal if you want to. We're going to go ahead and click on continue. And now that we've done that, it's time for us to create our first course. So remember, the name of the membership was Photography World. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a course. So give me an idea for a course, Simon.
All right, so we're doing photography. How to purchase the perfect equipment.
Okay, purchasing the perfect equipment. I like it. Purchasing the perfect photography equipment. Photography.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Equipment. Okay, Purchasing the perfect photography equipment. All right, perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and copy that in the description because we're a little behind here. We'll do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and replace out this image. This is our course image. I'm gonna come over here to Unsplash again. I'm gonna type in photography, or I could probably type in photos or photographer, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one right here. I'm gonna say insert, and now that I've done that, actually, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and click proceed. Okay, now we just created our course, guys. And so this video is gonna pop up here. You're gonna congratulate yourself. You're gonna pat yourself on the back. You're gonna go throw a party. We're gonna celebrate with you. It's gonna tell you exactly what you did. You created this membership. You got these courses in here. It's gonna tell you the options you have to sell it. You can sell it one time. You can have a monthly residual income. You can bundle them up, or you can do all the above. It's also gonna go into the gamification, the monetization, and what's gonna happen, guys, as soon as you click this button here, we are gonna take off your training wheels and you're out of this little onboarding process. Now, yes or no, how many people can do what I just showed you? You can create the membership, you can do the theme, and you can do the course. Type in the chat, guys, let me know. Type in the chat, let me know. Yes, yes, everyone can do it. Yes, watching you do it, I know I can. Yeah, I have ways of simplifying things, don't I? Yvonne says easy enough. Lisa says yes. Dave says yes, we can. Cool. Let me show you what I'm seeing over here on the screen, guys, so that you all can see that how the masses are responding and that this webinar is pumped. Y'all are excited. So if I bring this over here, normally you can't see this, but with this one here, you can. So you can see, yes, I want it, make it happen. Yes, amazing resources, images, everything. Easy already, lemon squeezy peasy, nothing to it. This would be good to tie to an affiliate program. John, dude, don't get ahead of me, brother. We're getting there. Watching you do it, I know I can. Yes, easy enough. Yes, we can. Okay, cool. So here's the thing, guys. Let's go ahead and click this button here, and now we have gone and set up our membership and our course. And isn't it a coincidence that we talked about dog behavior, keto world, Minecraft tutorials, LinkedIn marketing, genealogy, cryptocurrency, screenwriting, email marketing, branding, photography? You see here, this is how fast you create content in this platform. And this was a brand new account when we started. But what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna go in this membership that we created called Photography World, okay? Now, look here. This is the course we just created, okay? And normally there's lessons below this course, but we don't have any lessons yet. Now, watch how easy it is to create a lesson, guys. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna click on one button, boom. That's gonna go and create the lesson. And now I'm gonna do is click this button here, and I'm gonna add a video. Now, guys, type in the chat, yes or no. Does it get any easier than that? Look how easy that was. That was one click to create a button. Yes or no? Can you all create lessons for your course? If I want to do another one, boom, I just click the button. That's it. There's no drag and drop, and there's no split and sales. There's nothing complicated. There's no page builder, nothing like that. But you know what, guys? That's too freaking hard for me. I don't want to do it this way. That's going to take too long. It's actually going to hurt my fingers if I have to sit here and click these damn buttons. I ain't gonna do that. That's the old school way of doing things. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and we're gonna click on this magic button that says import. Watch this, guys. I'm gonna click this button, and when I do, there's this orange button right here. I want you to go ahead and open this up, and this is gonna open up inside of Excel for me, and it's gonna look just like this, okay? Now, let me make sure I don't have any others. Hold on just a minute, guys. I wanna make sure I don't do this again because I screwed this up once. So I'm going to close this one, and I'm going to close these other ones. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure I know which one it is. Okay, so it's this one right here. Now I'm going to delete this data out of here, okay, just so we don't confuse you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and bold this up here, and I am going to highlight this. Now, how many people are familiar with a CSV sheet? Yes or no? Type in the chat here, let me know if you're familiar with the CSV sheet. If you're not, I'm gonna make this easy for you. In column A, all we need to know is what's the lesson name. In column B, what's the lesson type? Is it a video lesson? If it is, we're gonna type 1. Is it a content lesson? If it is, we're gonna type 2. If it's a download, we're gonna type 3. Next, we have our lesson description. Over here, we have our video title. okay? And that's going to be the same as the lesson name. And then over here, we have our video type. So if you want to host it on YouTube, you're going to type 1. Vimeo is going to be 2. Wisio will be a 3. If you're using like HTML code, that's 4. If you're going to use the ID out of our library, which gets kind of advanced, it's 5. Amazon S3 is 6, and Dropbox is 7. I usually do Amazon S3, but for this, we're going to do YouTube because we're kind of running late, okay? Here's what I'm going to do, guys. Remember that outline that we created? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab that outline. And now, and keep in mind, you're probably going to have 18, 20, 30 lessons. Don't do 300 lessons, okay? And we're going to go ahead and paste that outline right here. All right. Now, the next thing is we're going to come up with a description. Well, not the description yet. We're going to tell it what kind of lesson type. For most of you, it's going to be a video lesson. So you're going to put 1, 1, and 1. Now we're going to come up with a description. Now, guys, all you have to do is take what you have here and add. In this lesson, you're going to do blah, 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 blah. So we're going to say in this lesson, you're going to learn what is the right lenses and settings or something like that, right? It would obviously be a lot better than that, but you guys get the idea, right? And so then you'll do this one here. In this lesson, I'm going to give you a fancy little tip to increase your the quality of your photography. In this lesson, it's key to keep your photos in focus or something like that, okay? You're just going to repeat the same thing. You're basically just adding in this lesson here, okay? Then for video title, guys, we're going to go ahead and grab this. We're going to go ahead and paste this there. It's going to be the same exact thing. And then for video type, guys, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put 1s here for YouTube, okay? Now, let me go ahead and close this here. And what I want to do, guys, I'm going to open up YouTube, and I want you to pretend like I went and created a photography channel, and I've hosted my videos on photography, okay? Because usually I use Amazon S3, but in this case, we'll do it on YouTube, okay? So I'm going to look for photography. And let's go ahead and go with this one right here. So pretend like this is my channel, like I'm not stealing anything right now. And I'm going to go ahead and copy my link, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and paste that right here. And let's just pretend like these are 3 different links, okay? And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to say File, Save As. And I'm going to save this as Photo, all right? And I'm going to save this on my desktop so I know where it's at. Now watch this, guys. Can everybody do what I just showed you, yes or no? Can you all do a sheet like this? It might take a little bit of practice, but I promise you, you'll get it within like 2 minutes or less. And there's so many tutorials out there on YouTube and everything else, it's not hard. But now watch this, guys. Here's where the magic comes in. Remember that little checkbox? Let me find it here. Where did I do with it? I think it's right here. Yeah, remember this little box here? Look, guys, I'm gonna click on Choose File, and I'm gonna come over here to my desktop, and I'm gonna look for CSV, and watch this, guys. Here it is right here. I'm going to say open, and I'm going to say submit, and watch what happens. See what it says? Successfully imported. Now, guys, what I did was I just took that sheet. In this case, it only had 3 lessons, but it could have had 30, 40 lessons on it. And I'm going to instantly go and create my whole entire course with 1 click. Now, yes or no, how many people can do what I just showed you? Type in the chat here and say, yes, I can do it. No problem. I got it. Let me know where you're at with this, guys. And if I come over here, if I click this button here, you're going to see exactly what we just created. Look at this here, guys. There's the video. I can blow it up. It's already bringing in my menu for me. It's already got my lessons down below. I've already got places for my comments. Guys, all this happens automatically. And everybody's saying, no problem, I can do this, no problem. Can you export CSV from Workflow? Good question. I don't know if you can or not, but you probably could. So let me just take a drink real quick here, guys. Simon, do you have anything you want to add on that?
Yeah, I just think like the can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Yeah, so like I think I just want to just get into people's reactions right here. Like saying people like, that makes a lot of sense, no problem. I can simply do this. I got this. Do you mean like a lot of people just giving some really good feedback? And it's like, it's sort of going back to what Danny says. It's like you don't have to start from a blank canvas anymore. It's the hardest thing to do. It's a struggle, right? Like anything you have to build from a blank canvas, it looks like a big uphill struggle. Most people give up at the first hurdle because they see the mounting they need to climb, right? So that's a big deal, right? For me is that you already know how to replicate things. You go in, you see something that works, and you jump straight on it, right? Finding profitable niches is one of the hardest thing to do, right? How many people out there have still not picked a niche that they want to work in? Or if you have got a niche, do you truly know it's profitable? And if so, how? That's one of the biggest things. Like Stephen just said, need a niche. But Stephen, after this, do you feel like you can go and find one and just get it done? Find something you're, passionate in, jump in, have a look, and get it done. That's one of the biggest things about this business, and I see a lot of people fail is when I ask people, hey, so what niche do you want to get into? And they say, I want to make money online. I want to do video marketing. And the only reason they do that is because they see other people making money from it. And the reason they're making money from it is because they had a passion about it. So when you're really thinking about your niches, you want to really go after something with a passion. Like Chad has showed you, you can build a membership in absolutely anything. We built a whole membership site all about keto, and we built one about genealogy. And let me just tell you a quick story about someone in the UK. So if you guys know what trucks are, so in the US they call them trucks, in the UK they call them lorries, right? They're the big 18-wheeler trucks that take things from coast to coast. And in the UK there was a guy charging £17 a month, and all it did was upload photos of these trucks all over the UK. And he had over 35,000 members inside that membership area. And all he did was every day he would upload one image of a truck that he had spotted, and he had over 35,000 members paying him £17 a month. So that's because he had a passion, right? So he probably really struggled at the start, and it just picked up and it got through that. So having the passion to get through the hard times is very, very critical. So find something you can do and you can move forward with that. All right, guys. So hopefully Chad's taking his water, because Chad can speak for way longer than me before he needs water, and I already need water.
I just want
to. Do we lose her?
Hey, Simon, are you there?
Yeah, you're back.
Sorry. Hey, I just wanted to add real quick, Simon, I really love those comments, because the thing that I've noticed is, and kind of the light bulb moment that's gone off for me as well, is that a lot of people have a lot of things they're interested in. So like Chad was saying, maybe your thing is cooking, maybe your thing is gardening, and I'm sitting here, jokingly like raising my hands going, yeah, Danny, because I love to cook and I love to garden. They just don't have time to do, all of those things. And there are people out there who really can make, something beautiful out of their passion or something they enjoy doing, but they just don't have the outline. And this gives them the outline and the platform in which to put all those things on there. And of course, they want to add their own, content in there as well. And this gives you the platform to do that. You can take the outline and get help with that, get inspired by that, and then really just let it blossom. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that breather there. So, okay, here's the thing, guys. So we went and automatically clicked a button, and we loaded that whole entire course. Okay, now watch this, guys. If I come over, there's 3 simple steps to creating a course in this platform. Step number 1 is do what we did. Step number 2, set your price. Step number 3, write your access emails. These are the 3 steps I want you to focus on, because I know everybody can do 3 steps, okay? I'm gonna come over here to step number 2 really quick, and I'm gonna set this one up to be given away for free. We can sell it, but that's okay. I'm gonna give it away for free right now. I'm gonna select it like this. See how there's a 0 price? I'm gonna click on edit. And this time I'm gonna come over here to payment type. I'm gonna say free, okay? And now watch this, guys. For payment options, I'm gonna put a value of $37. I'm gonna go ahead and click save. And there's one magic button over here on the dashboard. I want you guys to learn this really well. It's right here. And it says sign up form. And if I click this, guys, watch what's gonna happen. See this one that says opt-in page URL? I'm gonna click edit, and you guys have seen me do everything right here on this call. We haven't even done anything yet, and how many people are happy? I'm gonna switch the order of this box here. How many people are happy with what we have here on the screen? We haven't even changed the text. We haven't changed the description. I don't like the pink button. I'm sure, Kimberly, you like the pink, but I'm gonna go with like blue or something, right? Blue is trust for me. But look at this. People are going to go enter their name and email. They're going to go into your autoresponder. You can put them into a webinar. They're going to be in your membership. Now, guys, watch this. And I see people are saying, well, how does this compare to Kajabi or this and that? We'll talk about it. Trust me, you'll get it. But watch this. I'm going to click on Open Up Thank You Page. And look at this. I can put them in a thank you page inside of our system. There's thank you pages. I can send them to like a ClickFunnels link if I have like a sales funnel or something I want to do. But the one that I want to do is this one that says members area. This is a game changer for you. You turn this on, and not only are they going to go into your autoresponder, not only can they go into your, like your webinar, but they're also going to go into your membership right away. They'll still get access email, okay, but they're going to go in right away, which means they don't have to check their email to go into your membership. Does that make sense? Some people are saying, or no, Dave is saying the colors are wonky. No, not really. And I could match these colors perfectly. All I'd have to do is get this color here and make it the color of the button. But don't get caught up on that, Dave. It doesn't matter. Like, hey, look, I'm going to give you guys a gold nugget right now. Ask yourself, what is the goal with what I'm doing? Every step inside of marketing, there should be one single goal. What is that goal? The goal is to get the name and email. That's it. That's the goal, to get the name and email. That's it. Do not get focused on colors and graphics and everything else, guys. It does not matter. Matter of fact, I will tell you, the uglier you can make it, the better conversion you're going to get. Okay? Now let me come back over here, guys. I know we're running a little bit behind. I apologize, but yes or no, how many people are satisfied with secret number 2? Can you do secret number 2? Can you go out there with a simple CSV, load it, click a button, and have a whole entire course created for you? Yes or no? And guys, how many people want to do that and not even finish your course and go out there and be profitable right away? Yes or no? How many people want to learn a strategy where you can go do everything I just showed you, meaning you make sure there's a marketplace. And how do you do that? Make sure there's a lot of courses. Make sure that they've sold a lot. Take their outline, use it for inspiration, reword it, plug that outline into CSV, click a button, and voila. Your course outline is created, and now the next step is, what if we could go out there and actually start selling this today? How many people want to learn how to do that? Yes? Yes. Good. Okay, write this down. There's a magic keyword in the system called drip feed. I want you guys to write this down. Now, this is a very, very advanced strategy, something nobody knows. Here's what I want you to do. Do everything I just said to you and create 4 or 5 videos. That's it, just 4 or 5 videos. Even if you have 30 in your course outline, just do the first 4 or 5. Do enough to get them through the first week. Go out there and sell it. Go out there and sell the whole entire thing, but just do 4 or 5 videos. They're going to go into your membership. They're going to go through the first 4 or 5 videos, guys. Here's what's going to happen, okay? They're going to start giving you feedback. They're going to start saying, man, I'm having trouble with this, or this has been a struggle for me. And you're going to go like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think of this. And what's going to happen is you're going to have to stop and reshoot all those videos. But if you've only done 4 or 5, then you're able to gauge on what your members tell you. So what I would do is I would put them in the first week, and I would have a weekly Q&A session where you meet with your members each and every week. You answer any questions they have, and they're going to give you feedback, and now you know how to build out the rest of your course. Does that make sense to you? Now, there's something magical that happens with this. When you involve your members in the creation process, they become raving tribes, right? They become like die-hard fans because they're involved in your world and you're helping them. They're helping you build out the product. And so what happens is they go out there and they start sharing their results. They start sharing the products. And then, Simon, what's the next question they have for you?
They want to start promoting your products.
They say, give me a link, baby. Give me a link. I want to go out there and I want to make some money. I want to make you money. I want to make me money. I want to make everybody money. It's about show me the money, right? And guess what? Your product is set up on JVZoo. Guess what JVZoo is famous for, guys? JVZoo is famous for being an affiliate platform. So, boom, you got a link that quick. How many people have had some light bulb moments now before we go on to secret number 3? Because remember, secret number 3 was your guys' choice, right? So how many people have had some good light bulb moments on the call already? It was worth spending your time being on this call, yes or no? Type in the chat here, guys. Let me know. Ooh, look at all the light bulbs. Look at this. We're even seeing light bulb emojis. I don't know how you guys are doing that.
I figured it out.
You did? You have to share it with me.
I will. I'll have to share it with you.
So John says, Seth God tribes. Yes, okay, good. Seth Godden, okay. Lisa says light bulb moments. Steven says, wow, that's amazing. Lisa says worth it. Let's see. Yvonne says many, many light bulb moments. John says the light is so bright you can't look at it. Good. So look here, guys. Secret number 3. This one was yours. This was your choice. I'm going to show you how to use YouTube to instantly build a membership that we can give away to bring in leads to our business with no technical obstacles. I'm going to show you how to use YouTube to build a list. Now, guys, the key word here is give away for free. Don't sell this, please. Now, let me set this whole thing up. How many people are familiar with our good friend Russell Brunson? Type in the chat, yes or no. How many people know Russell, the founder of ClickFunnels.com Secrets, genius marketer? How many people know who Russell Brunson is? Because here's what happened the other day. It was about a month ago. I was awake at all hours, couldn't sleep, and I started watching his live feed with him and Ty Lopez. They were doing it like 3 o'clock in the morning. And Russell gets on there. He gets all excited and everything. He goes, how many people want to learn how to build lists? You want to learn how to build lists? You want to learn how to build lists? And everybody's going crazy on the live feed, right? Everybody wants to learn how to build lists, right? He says, okay, here's what you do. I want you to go to YouTube, and I want you to do a search for Ty Lopez videos, and you're going to use this tool, and you're going to go download all these videos, and then once you download all these videos, you're going to go create a membership inside of ClickFunnels, and then you're going to go and you're going to load all those videos into ClickFunnels, and once you've done that, you're going to go over here and you're going to set up a lead capture page inside of ClickFunnels, and you're going to link it all to your membership, and you go out there on Facebook and tell everybody who wants the top 10 Ty Lopez videos. That's how you build a list. And I was listening to that. I'm like, man, I think this dude's been watching what we've been doing. But he made it really, really complicated. I'm going to show you an easier way to do this. Now, guys, we're going to use 2 platforms this trip. We're going to use YouTube, and we're going to use Vimeo. And this here, if you want it, you got to tell me how bad you want it. Let's bring the energy. We started out at level 4. We're going up here to level 10. I want to go to level 12, baby. Tell me who wants to see the magic happen. Type in the chat, Stephen, David, Lisa, Yvonne, John, everybody on the call, guys. Type in the chat. Let me know how bad you want to see this happen. Because here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to come back in here to the platform. And this time we have our training wheels off. So we're going to go ahead and create a new course really quick. So let's come over here to the dashboard. Let's go back inside that membership real quick, okay? So here's our Photography World membership. Simon, give me a new idea for a new course.
New course inside of photography. I'm trying to think, right? So we've done the best equipment stuff. Let's think about. Pardon? Okay, so I have a friend here that obviously knows photography very well. How to understand aperture?
What?
Yeah, apparently it's like a real thing. But then I guess if we don't understand it, it's probably a really good course to get, right?
What's it called?
How do you spell it, Mike? Yep. A-P-P-E-R-T-U-R-E. Oh yeah, Dave's put in there. A-P-E-R-T-U-R-E.
Here,
cool.
I'm just gonna.
All right, whatever. That's cool. Okay, appreciate it, Mike.
All right, I'm just gonna cheat here with this. Okay, so go ahead and plug this in, plug that in. Okay, cool. We come over here, we can add our own image again. This time I'm gonna type in photographer and see what comes up. Right? You guys like this unsplash thing? Isn't that cool? So photographer. Okay, and let's see if I can get that right. Click. Oh my gosh. Wow. Chad, you are really struggling today. Is that right? Photograph, photo, I'm missing the O. Okay, there we go. Search images, and let's see what we got. Boom, let's go ahead, and that looks like an aperture setting, whatever the hell that is. We'll go ahead and click insert, and we'll go ahead and click, did it come in? Hold on, let me make sure it comes in. I think this internet's kind of choking here a little bit, guys. Let me try that again.
Dave L just said he's a photographer. Help us out, Dave. Help us out. Are we doing this right? Let me know in the chat box. Like, are these good course names that you think like someone would do? There we go. Lens opening. That's what it means. It means lens opening. Appreciate it, Dave. Thank you so much.
You get that film, that movie effect with the blurry background. Okay, so here it is right here, and we're gonna go ahead and click save. Okay, now we've gone and created the course. Here it is right here. Now guys, before we came over here and we clicked this button, right? Or you have the option to come over here and click this button, blah, 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 blah. But what we're gonna do, A-P-E-R-T-U-R-E, is I'm gonna click this here, and I can search YouTube or Vimeo. I'm gonna search YouTube for A-P-R-E-T-U-R-E, okay? And I'm gonna pull in 10 videos, and I'm gonna have the top 10 videos on setting your aperture. I'm gonna click pull from YouTube, and watch this, guys. Look at here, boom, 1, camera basics, boom. This one, boom, I don't want this one here. Let's see, this one, good, shutter speed, boom, boom, boom. Not this one, boom, and boom. Okay, now I'm gonna say insert, and guys, it just automatically went and built out my whole entire course for me. Without downloading the videos, without creating a membership, without doing any of that stuff. And remember, you've also got a lead capture page that's sitting here waiting for you, right? Let's go look and see what it is. I click on this here, and I'll come over here, and I'll go ahead and let me set this up for free. I can do paid too. I'll show you that here in a minute. But we'll go ahead and do paid or free. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to set the value for $37. I'll click save. And let's come over here to the dashboard and check this out, guys. Remember this little button right here? Look at this. We already did what Russell Brunson told you to do, but we just did it all with one click. Like, we didn't have to do all those steps. Like, it was all just done for us, right? But guess what, guys? It gets even better, because let's say that I do, like, I don't want you selling this one. I should have showed this on the last one. But let's say that it is your own original content and you do want to sell it. If I come over here, guys, we've already started building out a sales page for you as well. So you'll come over here, you'll choose the theme, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and decide, do you want to have testimonials on the page? You can turn them on or off. Like, this is all automatic stuff. Do you want the curriculum? Do you want the ratings about the instructor, the pricing options? Do you want all that stuff on the page? And then you're going to come over here and tell me about the benefits. Just type them in. Type in the features. Type in the FAQ, okay? You're just going to type the stuff in, and then when you click on this page here, you're going to have a basic sales page editor, right? And so it's going to go through and it's going to automatically start building the page for you to the best of its ability. Now, that image that comes from Unsplash is humongous. So I can go ahead and reposition this to where it looks a lot better. There we go. There's our camera. We can go ahead and change the colors if we want. And then what we're going to do, guys, I don't think I saved it all the way, but we're going to go through and we're going to start updating stuff right here on the fly. We're going to start updating the descriptions and all this other stuff. You got your pricing options here, you have your pricing down here, and everything else. Not only do you have a sales page, guys, but you also have like a directory for all your courses. And so if I click on this one, I'm going to show you that you have the same exact thing taking place here. You have a free membership sign-up page that has all of your levels, okay? And if I scroll down, you'll see there's all your levels, which is a topic for another day. And then we have all your courses down here, and all the courses are automatically linked to a button. Now, whoever said, is this like Kajabi? Is this like Thinkific, Teachable? Da, da, da. No, not even close. Number one, we simplified the process. Number two, we have the importing abilities. Number three, we have points, badges, rewards, quizzes, gamification, monetization. There is so many things in this platform that the guys don't even know how to touch it. Right? And the reason why, guys, is because here's the thing. We're not just a software creator. We created this platform because we're masters at content. We needed to be able to have these things set up real fast. Does that make sense? So we built it for ourselves first. If you really want to succeed in your business, build solutions for your own problems and then go out there and teach other people what you've created. That's what we've done. Okay? Simon, did I forget anything in this demo? I'm kind of lost here.
I think we're good that, like, when they jump in, they'll just be finding feature after feature. I'll be straight with you. But like, the key thing we're trying to get across, you know, how quickly you can set up. And this is one thing, like, you only have to do one portion of the work, right? So you just create your content description, and then it actually creates all the marketing material you need. Job done.
Exactly. All right, guys, here's what I need to know. Type in the chat, yes or no. Can you guys do everything I showed you in this call? Look at what we did, guys. I mean, we were a little bit late. Other than that, we would have been here about an hour, right? I showed you how to use Udemy. to justify if there's a marketplace, which means should you even build the course, how to find the outline, how to rewrite the outline, use it for inspiration so you don't start from a blank canvas. Take your outline, plug it into a CSV sheet, let the system do the magic. It goes, it creates the whole entire course for you. I gave you a bonus tip and told you go out there, start selling it, post it on your wall, Facebook, Instagram, mail your list. If you can do a webinar, do that. Whatever it is you want to do, start putting people in, drip feed the content, right? And then as another added bonus, guys, I show you how to use YouTube to go out there and create a course that you can give away with no technical obstacles. Now, yes or no, I want you to type in the chat that you can do this 110%. I want to make sure, because I took the time and I walked you through the whole entire process. Type in the chat here, guys. Just put in here 110% so I can make sure that we are right on the money here. And if you would do me a favor, I know how many people are on this call. I want to see that every single person on this call types something in. Okay? Every single person on this call, I need to know where you're at. So if I start at the top, Al, Annette, Asrul, Damon, Darla, Dave, G. Cooper, John, Keisha, Lisa, Lloyd, Mark, Marshall, Monica, Nova, Patricia, Richard, RJ, Sal, Stephen, Todd, Wolfgang, Yvonne, the list goes on and on. Guys, type in the chat here, every single one of you, if I called out your name, and let me know that you can do this. Okay? Here's the thing. If you can do this, and we got 110%, 120%, 110%, 115%, I can do this over 110%. Darla says I can do this. Yes, you can do this. Matter of fact, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a little bit of inspiration here. This one right here is 12 years old, and she says you can do this. Why? Because it's so easy that a 12-year-old can do it. She went out there and created this course using nothing but her iPad and iPhone, went and loaded the whole entire course herself, then put together a webinar where she went out there and started selling her products. And then if that wasn't enough, she went out there and went on stage trying to tell people just like you that you can do this. Guys, this is easy peasy. You can do this. Now, I want you to tell me what your course is about, guys. Type in the chat here. Let me know what you're thinking about building a course on, because hopefully we got your wheels spinning. Hopefully you're pumped, you're motivated, you have the plan, now you just need the system. Now, I went and actually, let me share this with you really quick. I did an event, I concluded an event in Phoenix, Arizona, and I had to fly back to Vegas. And I looked over at my significant other, she was asleep. So I took out my notepad and I started writing down an idea for a course that I wanted to create. And it was how to be profitable with Facebook groups, okay? And so I did just that, and I came up with like, I don't know, 30 or 40 different lessons. I got home, I opened up Workflowy, I pasted it all inside of Workflowy, and then I did a little bit of research on Udemy, okay? And I found that there was a lot of courses out there, but I got some more ideas for the lessons that they had. I plugged it into a CSV, I loaded it in the system, I did everything that I told you, and I went out there and I sold it. I sold it the very next day. I started putting people in the system. I've been drip feeding it ever since, okay? There's no reason you can't do the same, all right? So I created a course on how to be profitable with Facebook groups. Speaking of Facebook groups, this is one of my babies. It's one of my passions. I love engaging with people and creating that synergy and that energy and everything else because it becomes contagious. And so I asked my group, I said, tell me what your course is about. And here's some ideas. Mariska says, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Catherine said, going keto. Demetra said, how to earn daily commissions with one simple method. Let's see. Linda said, keeping your thyroid healthy, performance management for managers of people. My course helps people use their dreams. My course is called Worship Song Academy. It teaches people a step-by-step method to write worship songs. My course is about a revolutionary way to teach and learn using the Aztec calendar. I have multiple, cutting medical bills. Let's see, how to make lifelong clients, accelerated learning. My course is about how to become a high-ticket consultant. Let's see, what's this one over here? YouTube, developing a course on how to earn royalties by helping inventors launch new products. Valuing your school year. Let's see, I have a few courses on self-publishing, and I'm working on how to get #1 on Amazon, sell into retirement. Let's see, tension-free drumming hand techniques, basic core techniques, and advanced techniques. Let's see, how to promote your brick and mortar business using social media. Guys, there's some ideas for you. This will work for anything. So what is your course on? Let's see, Steven says, I'm wanting to do a course on writing. Lisa says, I'm thinking about doing a course on social media marketing, specifically Instagram, Pinterest, etc. Lisa, you're gonna like about what I'm about to show you here in a minute. Anybody else? Tell me what you want to do your course on. I'll tell you if it's a good idea or not. First of all, the first two that just told me what their course is going to be on, that was an amazing idea. John says video marketing. John, absolutely. There's always going to be a need for video marketing, right? Who else? Who else has any ideas on what you're going to build your course on? Type in the chat. Let me know. What else we got? Okay, while you guys are thinking about that, I want you guys to know that our members have done over $10 million with this exact software. Matter of fact, Ray went out there, he did $35,000. This guy went and built a course and received a car, right? Every single time I do a webinar like this, I'm always seeing results pull in. I did $21,000 last week. I closed $27,500. I did $2,500. We're always seeing our members do this. We have members that have hit $1 million. We call them ballers in our system, okay? Now, obviously, you guys know how this whole process works. You now have the whole entire strategy. So I didn't want to just sell you a platform and then let you struggle with it. I wanted to make sure you were going to be successful with it. And every single person on the call said, Chad, I got it. I can do this. 110, 115, 120%. So let me ask this, guys. If I have done a good job answering these secrets, and you can type in the chat and please let me know, do you feel like I satisfied secret #1, secret #2, and secret #3? And was it absolutely worth your time being on this webinar? Type in the chat here, guys. Let me know yes or no. Let me know yes or no, because it's very, very important. We're getting ready to wrap this up. So Lisa says, yes, you did. Heather says, yes, you did. John says, yes, you did. John says 1, 2, and 3. Stephen says, I really enjoyed it. Good. And hopefully you guys have had a lot of amazing light bulb, pack your bag moments, right? Maybe this webinar was your epiphany moment in life. I've had a lot of those. So here's what I'd like to do. And this is very, very important that I get your guys' permission. I want to make sure that I have your permission to present you with the special opportunity where you guys can start using this system. Is that cool? Can I present this offer to you? And also, since it's Kimberly and Danny's webinar, I want to check in with them first. I want to make sure that there's nothing else that I skipped out or missed or anything else, and make sure I have their permission as well.
Totally looking good, Chad.
Awesome. Okay, so everybody's saying yes, bring it on. John says, give me a link. I love it. So guys, let me ask this question. How many courses do you need to have? Look at all the courses I have up on the screen. How many courses do you need to have to hit $10,000 a month, $100,000 a year, or even like some of our members, 7 figures in a year, guys? How many do you have to have? Type in the chat and let me know. How many we got to have? 12, 8. John says 3 or 4. How many, guys? Just the right one. You know what? That's the right answer right there, guys. And you got to have the passion, okay? You absolutely have to have the passion, because when you have the passion, you are going to have the discipline and consistency to help you be successful with what I shared with you today. And I'm here to tell you, and Simon will back me up, and Kimberly will back me up, and Danny will back me up, and they will all tell you that every day is going to be different. Some days you're going to have very little success. Some days you're going to have no success. Other days you're going to be like, what the hell just happened? Stuff is going crazy. Like, I got things blowing through the roof. Things are so good. That's going to happen, and you have to have the discipline and the consistency to keep growing forward. Does that make sense? Can everybody agree to be disciplined and have consistency in your business, guys? Yes? Good. The answer is you only need one course. Just be passionate about it, have the discipline, have the consistency. But if you want to have multiple courses, this platform is set up to handle that as well. That's what I have in my business. You're going to have 10 themes to choose from. I already showed you that. You're going to have this beautiful theme editor where you can easily go and choose out your predefined colors and everything else. We didn't even talk about the dashboard in this presentation. You're going to be able to see where all your members are at all around the world, the number of courses you have, the pending goals. Yes, you're going to have points, badges, rewards, all of that. You got pending testimonials that are just waiting to hit your sales page. You're going to be deploying quizzes inside your course, guys. You got comments coming over here. All right, that's what your dashboard is going to look like. This is a sample of just one of the layouts. You guys know you have multiple layouts. This here is the gamification, guys. Look at this. When your members are completing your assignments and your goals, and they come over here and they see that 38 members have already completed this goal, do you think that they're going to complete your course? Because I'm here to tell you, absolutely they will. And your members are going to come over here. They're going to be rating your course. They're going to be leaving testimonials for you, and all that's going to go into your sales page. It is a complete system, guys. Here's what this system will do for you. It'll instantly create a complete course, instantly create lead capture pages, instantly create it all with a simple sheet. You'll have a complete arsenal working for you. You'll be getting rid of the technical obstacles of creating a course, all the miscellaneous tools and services and everything that you're already paying for. You'll be able to stop that. Now, if you still want to have ClickFunnels, Profit Builder, Thrive themes, if you like the sales funnels and everything, you don't have to have them with a course. I don't particularly have sales funnels in my business, but that's okay. We are set up to work with ClickFunnels and all those other page builders, and it seems like everybody has a guy that goes and builds out their course and their sales pages and everything else. And guess what? You guys will not have to hire a developer or anything else. You will be able to do all that yourself. Now, how many people are familiar with this good-looking guy on the screen here? Isn't he sharp? How many people know who Sam Backer is? Our good friend Sam Backer, yes or no? How many people know Mr. Sam? Type in the chat, let me know. Because here's what happens. Sam comes to me and Simon, he says, guys, man, I love this JVZoo member. Now, what if I told you I went out there and I launched Zoo Academy, and it is the perfect fit for JVZoo member? Can we do something together? I said, what'd you have in mind? He goes, let's just team this thing up. Everybody that gets JVZoo member, I want them to have the Zoo Academy as well. $297 value, guys. Not only are you getting this amazing platform here, which has the course builder, the sales page builder, the member sign-up pages, the instant video importer, the instant course importer, the monetization module, the gamification module. Guys, 4 days ago, it was $397 a year or $47 a month. They came to me and Simon, they said, man, you guys rock out webinars like better than anybody we know. Will you do webinars for this? And we're like, hell yeah, we'll do these webinars, but we ain't gonna pitch this for an annual fee because it ain't going to convert. And we're not gonna create the energy and the synergy that we need. We're not gonna do it for $47 a month because it ain't going to convert. People that join webinars are used to getting a deal of a lifetime, an irresistible offer. So guys, tell me what you think a fair price is to have everything you're seeing here on the screen, and you're going to get the Zoo Academy, guys. Type in the chat, tell me how much you would pay for that and what that would do for your business. And keep in mind, you're not going to pay $397 a year. You're not going to pay $47 a month. And Dave, no, you're not going to pay $37 because if you do pay $37, you know what's going to happen? The same exact thing is going to happen with all your other $37 products. You're probably not going to be successful with it. I want you to invest in yourself because when you invest in yourself, you will take action and finally you will start getting results like the rest of our members. So I'm seeing $997, $497, $197, $997, $297, $397, $297, $497, $997, $1997. Good. Priceless. Great answer, Heather. Lisa says $297, $397, $497. Wow, you guys are all over the place. Guys, I don't want you to go to this link just yet, okay? But let's talk about this. Right now, special low time price, $397. One-time price, not reoccurring, lifetime, with all the updates and everything else. Now, these guys surprised me because they took my slide and they said, Chad, we want to tweak it up a little bit. I'm like, oh, great. I hate it when that happens. And I went, I looked, I said, man, this is pretty damn sick. They have given you, they being Danny and Kimberly, an amazing bonus, guys. And so what I want to do is, can I pass the slide over to you guys so that you can reveal your bonus?
Chad?
Yes. Are you good?
You pull up.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, just 1 sec, Chad. We'll pull up the slide over here.
Perfect. Or I can just change the slide if you want me to. Your call.
Just change the slide.
Can you just change the slide? It'll actually be easier than making us presenter and moving it over. If you can just go to the slide, I'll go ahead and talk about what we're doing.
Perfect.
Awesome. So thanks for your patience, guys. This is our special bonus offer. So Chad's been talking about how what you should do is take and solve a problem of your own and then share it with others. That's exactly what we've done with Webinar HD. We've used a ton of different webinar platforms, and we just haven't found one that really fit, that would, that actually I can run by myself. So I've run webinars by myself, but it's been frustrating, and I really need a technical director. So what we've been doing and busy with is actually creating a Webinar HD. This is our own product that's been built from the ground up, and we're going to be giving away a free beta version to anyone who purchases JVZoo member, and that is only good on this webinar here. So let's see, let me go through this here. I want to show you your alternatives right now, just to be upfront and honest with you. What we've used for the latest time is GoToWebinar, and that's going to cost you $249 per month. That's monthly only, and you've also got Zoom as another option, that's out there on the market, and Demio's $185 a month. That's also on the market. Your pricing for all of these is going to be only for 500 attendees, so you're really limited at that. So what we want to do is just give you the solution that you're going to really need, and that is the beta version. We still are testing it. We're still, we've got a couple beta testers on it right now who are giving us feedback as we continue to perfect it. But this really is the platform for thought leaders with a passion. So it's a perfect alternative. Actually, it's a perfect companion to what you're going to be getting with JVZoo member. Do I have another slide after this, Chad? Chad, can you switch slides one more time? Do I have 2 or 1? I think I've got 2 more slides. If you're still there, Chad, can you just switch slides? Thanks.
Sure. There you go. Here he is. Unless you hey, Chad, get in trouble with those slides. New ones for him, right? Cool. So, like, before Chad obviously gets back to get the slides, like we spend a heap load of money every month on GoToWebinar. Like, I spend more than what you had up on the screen right then. I think we spend close to $800 a month on GoToWebinar right now, and that holds the handle capacity. And like, there was an issue with GoToWebinar. That's why we were late. So think how many people you could potentially lose on a webinar just by not being able to log in to even start the thing live, let alone actually have problems when you're going through it. So like, this is a beast.
Right, that's exactly why we've created Webinar HD. Now, what the slide right before this, there was just a quick change on there. That is that we're only going to give away 15 for the first 15 people who pick up JVZoo member. That's the limited number we've got to put on there, because we want to be able to manage all of our beta testers as well. Of course, you're going to get the product to use, and of course we're going to be upgrading it, as we go through the beta program. So let me just talk about kind of the features here. So you can amaze your audience with broadcast layouts. You're going to get different layouts, and while you're on your Webinar HD, just to give you a little more information about the product itself that you're going to be getting when you get JVZoo member, is that you can actually switch to 4 different layouts. So you've got a side-by-side layout, you've got your presentation with your presenter there layout. Then we've got, and people have been really excited about this where you can have multiple presenters here. So we call it the mastermind, if I can get my brain working here. And then the next one is this interview one, where you can see the mountains and you can see the 2 presenters. So you can actually be doing an interview and presenting something at the same time. You can also stream live to Facebook or YouTube, and that's going to help you get free traffic to your event. So we also are including a done for you Webinar HD registration funnel. So that's all included in there as well. This is all a part of Webinar HD, which we're going to be giving you when you get JVZoo member. Something the ways that we have your layouts that you can switch between is something we have not found. And it's been something where, when I run a webinar currently or in the past, I've really had a hard time switching and switching presenters and then figuring out where my chat window is and all of that. We just ran our first kind of test yesterday on Webinar HD. And let me just tell you, really, really impressive software. And again, we're still upgrading it, but we're going to give you a free copy of that when you get JV Zoom Member, along with everything Chad has already promised you. I think I need another slide flipped there for me, Chad. I think I've got one more on there. Yeah, I've got one more. One more. Sorry, I'm waiting for a flip. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, we're so excited because it really has been something long time in the making for us as we've struggled with webinars. Now, this is what I really want to stress. So I've explained to you what Webinar HD is, but this is the important part. This is the money maker. This is the money machine. You've got to be able to take and do your webinars. So what you're going to do is you're going to have live streaming with Webinar HD. It's a simple process. It's got a done for you funnel in there. You've got flexible layouts like I showed you, the different four different ways you can flip between there. It's reliable, and you can do mastermind, so it's perfect if you're going to do multiple presenters on a webinar, even like this one, for example. And then you're also going to get JV Zoom Member, which is what we've been talking about. Chad's been going over this and really doing a phenomenal job with Simon on that and talking about how you're getting the course builder, you're getting your sales page builder already built in there for you, member sign pages, instant video importer, instant course importer, monetization module, and gamification module. And by the way, those are two of my favorites, the monetization and the gamification module. This is your money machine. We're going to give you, because what we saw with JV Zoom Member is we were super excited, and we love how it's been presented, and we thought, you know what, in order to make this really kick butt for our people, what we want to do is throw in Webinar HD, let you use that, take it away with a webinar and JV Zoom Member, and you're really going to be able to rock it out right there. So that is what we are offering you only on this call to the first 15 people who pick that up. I think we're going to toss back to Chad if he's ready. Otherwise, Simon, do you have anything else that you wanted to mention or add in there?
I just think like one of the biggest things is that, like one of the biggest things when you sell membership stuff is that you want to get people on webinars. You want to, show it off. You see like commercials are a big thing, right? Commercials are a big thing that drive a lot of traffic. They actually get people out of their homes to go and buy things. So think of the power of actual visualization. So you're able to actually tap into webinars right now without the cost. So as JV Zoom Member lets you overcome so many obstacles, the product here now, Webinar HD, is going to help you, overcome so much more, as in like a marketing side of things, right? So JV Zoom Member has like all your sales pages, all your sign up pages, all your content creation done right there. And now Webinar HD lets you really advertise to the masses, right? Because the way that I just did a webinar for JV Zoom Member last Friday, and I got 1,000 signups, right? The majority of those signups all came from Facebook driven, like inside groups, inside a page. So everyone on this webinar has got a Facebook page, right? That means you can access Facebook groups. You can post links for quality training using Webinar HD to sell your courses. It's that simple. You're technically really tapping into the power of commercials, the power of people visually seeing things as they go along. It's the webinar is the closest people will come to is before like the try before you buy sort of thing. It's sort of the test drive of what you're selling them, which will really help you explode. And to get all this packaged into a deal, which is going to be, which there's going to be a price which is absolutely phenomenal. Just to let you know that like for GoToWebinar, what we're on right now, we pay $800 a month, and that was when we purchased it 4 years ago. It is now well into $1,200 a month right now, plus VAT if you're in Europe, sales tax. So it's very, very expensive. So like I'm pretty blown away by it right now, like just in the value and the opportunity and the hurdles that have just been smashed down for you guys to tap into it. And I see a lot of people in the chat box already asking for the link, so I'm going to shut up and let Chad jump back on and let you guys know exactly how you're going to get your hands on this stuff.
No, that's cool. So, yeah, hook me up with this, Kimberly, because let me see how I can integrate this with Zoom Member here and some of our other software.
Totally. We're totally going to hook you up.
Yeah, I'm excited because I do a lot of webinars and I need a better solution. So, awesome.
Yes.
All right, guys, as if it couldn't get any better. I don't think it can get any better. You guys think it can get better? Type in the chat here if you think this offer can get better, guys. Let me know. Light it up. Say, show me the money, baby. Let me know if you think this deal can get any sweeter than this or if this is as good as it gets. What do you guys think? Type in the chat here. Let me know. Let me know. Let's see what you got. John says, show me the money. Lisa says, no, this deal is sweet. Good. Money. Yes. Bring it on. Yes. You sound like the ShamWow guy. I love it, right? There's more, but wait, there's more. Absolutely, there's more. The webinar is not over. Why wouldn't there be more, right? Guys, for the first 25 people only, not only are you getting this deal here that's going to help you process your high ticket offers, the real moneymaker, but guys, if you act fast, don't buy just yet, I'm going to give you your own done for you course as well. And what that means is, yes, you go through the process that I've shown you, right? You go through, figure out there's a marketplace, do everything we showed you today. But in the meantime, let's get you up and selling right now with your own course. You can leave it as is, or you have the full rights to do whatever it is you want to do with it. We're just going to go and stick it in your account. So if you want to replace this graphic, if you want to call it something else, if you want to put your picture on it, if you want to go and change out the content, add more videos, change the videos, whatever it is you want to do, guys, I'm going to give you a choice of 7 and you tell me which one you want, okay? So if you want the Strategic Marketing Playbook course, I want you to type number 1 and write down number 1. And behind door number 2, we have the 2x traffic method. Look, guys, in this business, people want 2 things. It's never going to change. It's never changed since I got in this business. Number 1, they want more traffic. Number 2, they want more money. That's it. If you can provide one of those solutions, you'll make more money than you have ever done in your whole business. That's choice number 2. Behind door number 3, we have a relationship marketing demystified. Guys, this one right here is my choice. Why? Because it's something that I am trying to learn to master. That's the reason why Yvonne, Lisa, Todd, Al, John, Stephen, Dave, who did I miss here? Tons of people, Lisa, everybody that's been very, very active on this call, I see you. And so I've made it a point to call each and every one of your names. And that's what I want you guys to do when you create your own courses, because they will look at you as a rock star. They will see you. They will have you up on a pedestal because you took action. You created a course. And all of a sudden, you will be in our shoes and you will be working with your members and you want to learn to build that relationship. That's why we're doing this webinar. That is behind door number 3. Door number 4, we have the power of the list. List building, guys, it has been there since the beginning of time. It is not going anywhere, regardless what anybody says. If you want a course on list building that you can go out there and brand as your own, that's door number 4. Door number 5, we have something that Simon and his partner Luke McGuire are very familiar with. That is the Instagram Marketing Manual. Now, guys, here's what I want you to do. This brings up a very, very good point, okay? I don't want you just to go out there and sell this course. If you need to give it away, give it away. Get the members in the door, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to say, okay, once I treat my members good, like Chad and Kimberly and Danny and Simon are all teaching me how to do, how can I make more money from them? How can I be profitable and make a difference in their business? Okay, so I want you to look at this and say, what could I offer that complements this free Instagram marketing manual? Can anybody type in the chat here? Let me know what would work. Because I'll give you a hint right now. There's people like Simon that have gone out there with Luke and they've created things like Instamate, and there's all these other different Instagram trainings, and there's other Instagram courses, and every single one of you have the ability to go out there and sign up as an affiliate. So check this out. You're out there, you give away this course on your wall, on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever, okay? and they come in, they're in this free course, they're going through it, they see a nice welcome video from you or from the course or whatever, they click a banner and they come over here and they purchase Instamate, or they purchase something that's similar to Instagram. You can even go and do a full-blown video saying, here's a bonus video, here's the tool I use, click the link below to grab your instant access, and when they purchase that, you guys get paid. And in many cases, you can get paid on a residual basis, meaning you can have money coming in each and every month. Does that make sense to you guys? That there was an amazing gold nugget. Matter of fact, let me give you one more. When I got in this business years ago, I went through a divorce and my credit score was like 750. It dropped down to like 500, okay? So I started doing research online, how to clean up my credit, right? I found something called Lexington Law Firm. I was one of their first customers ever. Now, Lexington Law Firm went to bat and they took my credit from 500 all the way back to like 600 in like a couple weeks, and eventually it got back to where it needs to be, okay? So I started showing videos. I started showing my credit report and the before and the after and everything that this company was doing. And I basically went out there and did what we're giving you right here. I put together a little miniature course. I gave it away to get leads in the door. But what I didn't know, what I didn't realize was all those people saw my videos and they wanted to sign up for Lexington Law Firm. So what I did was I went to Lexington Law Firm and I got a link from them, and then I put the link in with my videos. And so everybody watched this video on how to clean up their credit. They clicked the link below and they signed up with Lexington Law Firm, and guess what? I started getting paid each and every month. I had a residual income in my business. Now, how many people just had some light bulb moments with what I'm sharing with you on the screen? Type in the chat, yes or no. How many people have some light bulb moments, guys? Are you getting this? Are you starting to understand what we want you to do with this? You don't necessarily have to sell it. You can go out there and give it away. Just make sure you know what complements these offers, okay? Behind door number 6, social media. Twitter, Instagram, Google+, Facebook, YouTube. Man, this one's massive. I only see it getting bigger. And then finally, behind door number 7, we have email marketing. The money is in the list. The money will always be in the list. So type in the chat here, guys. Let me know which ones you want. Is it door number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7? Remember, you're getting JV Zoom member, and which includes the course builder, the sales page builder, the member sign-up pages, the instant video importer, the instant course importer, the monetization module, the gamification module, and you're getting the Zoo Academy, $297 value, and you're getting the Done For You course, $197 value, guys. And then Danny and Kim went and threw in the webinar HD beta version, guys. Woo! I'm out of breath. It doesn't get any better than that. Man, I have been on hundreds of webinars. I've been in the business since 1998. I can remember spending $1,997 for a webinar that gave me a few training videos, and I had to figure everything out myself. And basically what they did was they ripped me off. This here is an irresistible offer, something that you are never, ever going to find again. Now, let me send a message to Kimberly. Watch your Skype for a minute here, would you please? Hold on just a minute. I just sent you a message.
Yeah, I'm watching. I was switching over there.
Do you guys have anything that you want to add, Danny or Kim? Are we doing good?
Yeah, looking good. There. Give me just 1 second here.
We're working behind the scenes here, guys. We're working behind the scenes. How many people have found this to be an irresistible offer? Type in the chat here, let me know. Yes or no? Is this like the offer of a lifetime here? Like, you don't see webinars like this too much, do you? And remember, this was $397 a year just for the base platform 4 days ago, right? It always pays to be on our webinars, guys. Always.
So, hey, Chad. So I sent you a message back there. What I really want to do is give my, we're doing something big for my people, but I want to do something even extra special. So
okay.
Anything else, something special we can do just for them?
Okay, hold on. Let me, Simon.
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm typing. Do you see the message I'm typing you? Can you make that happen?
Yeah, give me a second to log in. Give me a second to log into the system. Let me see if I can get this done.
How long do you need? Guys, you don't want nothing
like
better.
10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. It'll take me 10 seconds.
If we could pull some strings here, guys, you want it better? You want it sweeter? What do you want? Tell me what you want. Type in the chat here, guys. Let me know. We're having some fun. We got the energy through the roof. You guys want this a deal sweeter? What do you want to have happen here? Let me know.
I want to see that chat box go. I want to see at least like 20, 30 yeses in there before I actually put this live. Right?
They just want the link. They just want the link already.
They don't want it any sweeter? They don't want it any sweeter? Really?
No, I guess.
Okay,
well,
Lisa does. Yvonne does. All right, here they come. Okay, it's live. Chat is live. You can give it to them.
Let me show you how to. Kimberly, are you sure on that? You're sure what you just typed?
Yeah, I am. These guys are longtime loyal customers who, come on webinars, and I just want to do something extra special. I know they know they're already getting a killer deal, but yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Here's the thing, guys. So very rarely do I see this happen. When we do a pre-launch webinar, we'll put out a coupon to get you a special deal. And it's usually like $5 off, $10 off, or something else. Based on what I'm seeing here, Danny and Kimberly are actually diving into their profits on this one. And they're basically setting it up to where you guys get one of the biggest discounts I've ever seen in my life. Now, somebody type in the chat here and tell me what kind of discount are you looking for? And this thing better go all the way to the top, baby. Usually we see $10, $15, $20. What do you want, guys? Type in the chat. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you think that coupon's good for, because I very, very rarely ever see a coupon this big, and it's usually on a $2,000 course. Type in the chat, guys. Let me know. Everybody's wanting that link already. Type in the chat. Tell me how much it is. Now, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'm absolutely shocked. You're sure on this? There's no turning back.
Yeah, 100%. Get it done.
Yep.
Guys, they've arranged for $100 off the $397. That means you're going to get Zoom member, you're getting the Zoo Academy, you're getting the Done For You course, and you're also getting Webinar HD. Guys, you're getting it for a one-time price of $297. But you know what? You got to ask Mr. Simon there for that coupon code, because I'm not even going to put it up on the screen. I'm going to make you guys work for that code. So type in the chat here, guys. Let me know if you want that coupon code. And here's what we're going to do. Okay? Look at the chat go crazy now, guys. Everybody wants the code. Everybody is after that code. Look at this.
Okay, you're going to have to give me a minute to keep up.
Here's what we're going to do, guys. I am going to put a countdown timer up on the screen. Remember, you need to be one of the first 25 to get in on this offer. Yes, you're backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm going to put 10 minutes up on the screen here. Guys, if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. If you have any concerns, if you're thinking, okay, I can do everything he showed me. I know that platform's the answer. However, I'm still worried I have to buy this, or I'm worried I can't do this, or I don't have the confidence for this. If that's the case, guys, let me know now or forever hold your peace. Because when this countdown timer stops, the bonuses are gone. You can still get in for $397, okay? But you're not going to have the coupon, and you're not going to have those bonuses. So speak up now, guys. And if you have trouble purchasing, know that this has been the best seller for the past 30 days. So, and we're closing the doors today. So everybody's trying to get in on this offer. So have patience, but let Simon know if you're having trouble. And we'll do everything we can to get you guys in there. Okay?
Yeah.
So what questions we have?
All right. Okay, cool. So I'm just getting those done. One question that's just popped up, chat, is people are asking, are there any upgrades?
No. No OTOs.
No.
Nope. No OTOs, guys. You're going to have everything you need here from the time you log in.
Yeah, like Chad said earlier, he hates funnels. So Chad's like, no, you get everything right up front, which I do like, even though I do like funnels.
I love funnels for like launches. I love funnels when we're dealing with cold traffic. But what I love is just providing a transformational difference in my members' lives. And then they'll bring people in naturally. And people just keep buying. It goes back to just taking care of what you got. Like you don't have to have a lot of people to be successful in this business, guys. You really don't.
Yeah. And I know we just had a chunk of sales through, and I know how, like, Kimberly, was it just 15 copies of the webinar stuff, right? I just want to make sure once I add these up, make sure everyone's jumping in and that they know that like these sales are coming through. So you need you need to hippity hop onto that pretty quick.
Yeah, that the first 15, we will be giving the beta of Webinar HD to the first 15. Sorry, Simon, you cut out, the thing cut out. I think that was your question.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Let me just get these coupon codes in there. Awesome. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, I think that's go on.
We need coupon code there, put it in the chat.
Yeah, 100%. So if you want that coupon code, you're gonna have to do a little bit of work for it. You just got to message in the chat box exactly where it is, and I will send it to you directly back, and you'll be able to click the link, head across, enter that code into the coupon code there, click apply, and it will apply for you. And then you can go through and use your PayPal account or a credit or debit card to complete that purchase. Like Chad said, tonight that is it tonight. We have been selling this for the last 7 days as a one-time offer, and we have bringing it to a close tonight at 12 p.m. New York time, and it will be a recurring purchase. Very much, and I'm guessing there's no way you're ever going to get a webinar platform and a membership platform for under $300 ever again. That is not a lie. Like that stuff like that does not happen. So like it's a pretty sweet deal, and I'm like, damn, okay, cool. So like I'm ready to get my credit card over here now just to get that webinar platform, So it's a big deal, and those sales are coming in. So I think
they're
we're
not
going
going
to
to find it anywhere else.
Yeah, we are doing good.
Oh,
All
the
right.
countdown stopped. What questions are you seeing, Simon?
Of course, I'm just the questions I'm seeing is what is a coupon? What is a coupon? What is a coupon? That is what I'm seeing right now. There's a couple of questions coming in. One big one that we're looking at. Who wins the webinar platform? So, John, as long as you get in and purchase, I guess that the first 15 people are the winners, right?
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I was working on my mute button. Yes, the first 15 is we have to cap it at 15 because we do want to be in close contact with everyone who's using Webinar HD. So we also will be doing a couple of test runs very soon. We did our first one yesterday, and we'll be doing a couple more as we're continuing to make improvements to that. So of course they're welcome to use it. Those first 15 who get it.
Wait, hang on, Kimberly. Are you saying that they get the HD platform and then they get personal help from the people that created it to get set up?
They will be working with us. They will be working with us one-on-one because we're considering them to be a part of the beta testing group as well. So if they're seeing issues as they're using it, they will be coming to basically support at our Webinar HD, and we'll be working with them personally to get whatever, if there are issues, if they're finding things we're not finding, then we'll work together to resolve those. And this is before we've launched this at all to the public. So currently we've just released a beta version, which we have very limited testers on, but we have room for 15 more. And that's why we've decided to put this offer together and really give them something that they can use and that is effective that they can use, but nobody else has access to this. It's not been released at all to the public yet.
That's
and when
awesome.
we do it will be highly priced. So
sweet. I think like there's no joke. I think and Chad will agree with this. I guess is like, isn't that the biggest bonus package that we've given away, Chad? Right? Like I don't. I see a lot of people say like I'm gonna give you like a white label version of this or white label, like, but no one's giving the access out there to it. So that's on a different level,
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Wow, so that's a pretty big deal. So they have 5 minutes to get in. Any more questions, guys? We just want to make sure that we don't leave this webinar until everyone has questions. Doesn't matter if you pick it up or not. any questions about the training or anything for Chad or anyone else directly, okay? Chad, you see that comment from Damon?
Oh,
What did he say?
I
You
gotta
see the
scroll down.
comment from Damon?
Was Damon the one that said I could already do this with Kajabi?
No, but Damon said he just said you just gave me a lot of work to move my 25 courses out of Kajabi into this membership portal.
That would take me about an hour, Damon. I've already done it. Like it would take about an hour because you're just going to take the title and description and put it in the spreadsheet. And then of course you're going to set up your gamification and everything that you can do with Kajabi, right? And we didn't get to show you that, but it's simple. Like everything in the system, guys, it's so simple, easy to understand. Like there's not going to be any complications.
Yeah,
Awesome.
100%.
Who? Somebody challenged me on the whole Kajabi thing. Who was that? Is he still on the call?
Yeah, I think that was Dave. Dave, that was Damon, I guess, and Damon literally just jumped straight in, and the rest of his today is now moving his courses over to the new platform.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to take over the world with this because it's just a pattern interrupt. It's just a new way of doing things. And everybody else is teaching, you know, on a technical aspect. You can do this. You can split cells. You can add images. No. It doesn't matter when it comes to getting your members' results. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, they spend so much time on, come over here, get the right image, make sure your colors match, make sure you understand the meaning of colors. No. Put together the content and help your members get results. Like, I'm not kidding you guys when I tell you we literally don't have sales pages in our business. They come to us and they say, hey, Jimena, can I get a link from you?
Yeah. Crazy. That's what it's about, right?
Yeah, and all you got to do is have fun in your business. Like, why is that hard? Can you speak to support?
Yes. Okay, cool. So, Chad, just a couple of people asking right now, how do they get their bonuses that you offered?
Okay, so the bonuses I offer, guys, here's the thing. And oh crap, you know what? Hold on. Damn it, I forgot something, and I gotta cover it because you guys are gonna get this bonus when you purchase from because my staff doesn't know what to do because they're already set up to deliver this bonus, and it's kind of been a cluster, if I can be honest with you guys. And I'm glad it ends today. But so here's the thing. I told you that my little girl has her own webinar, and there was one webinar slide that she put together that I used in this presentation because I really liked it. And so when I opened up the screen like this, it had Katarina's name there. Okay, so I left the slide just like I did there. Don't worry, I'll pick up the countdown timer again. And I opened up my link tracking program and I changed the link right there on the fly during the webinar. It took me like a whole 30 seconds. And everybody on the webinar, there was like 600 people on the webinar, they all went nuts. They're like, whoa, what tool was that? I gotta have that, right? That was called EasyLink. So Danny, Kimberly, if I were to ask you what tool to use for your platform, for your link tracking, what do you use?
Yep, EasyLinks.
EasyLinks. Everybody uses EasyLinks. So here's the thing, guys. I ended up giving everybody on the call that purchase the EasyLinks tracking platform, right? And so my staff is now set up to go and manually create an EasyLinks account for you when you purchase. So here's what happened, okay? So we do the first webinar and everybody on there gets EasyLinks, and then the next webinar rolls around and I'm thinking, and I got that behind me because I made the staff mad because they had to figure out how to manually go and create the account for everybody, right? They don't like that last minute stuff. And so we get to the second webinar and Simon says, hey, Chad, you forgot that link track bonus thing that you gave last night. And I was like, oh my God, like you shouldn't have said that. So we ended up giving it to everybody that purchased on that call as well. And now we're like 7 webinars into this and everybody has received the EasyLinks bonus. So guys, you on the call also are going to receive EasyLinks. It's probably already in your account if you've purchased. So now you're going to get Zoo Member, you're going to get the Zoo Academy, you're going to get the Done For You course, you're going to get the HD webinar platform, and now you're also going to get EasyLinks for a one-time sick-ass low price of $297.
Wow.
Oy.
That is,
Yeah, they would have
like,
got
that
in
is,
there and they would have said, what the heck is this, right? So have patience with us because we're manually setting up that Easy Links account for you, this stupid timer. And also, guys, you're going to fill out a form and you're going to tell us if you're one of the top 25 or one of the first 25, which of those done for you courses did you want to have? Cool?
yeah, wow. Shit. That's a big deal. That's a big, like, you, that's like everything you need to, to run an online business there. Webinar platform, like, obviously the JVZoo member, and then Easy Links, which just lets you share your links everywhere, cloak them, change them around. I think, like, Chad gave the best example ever the other day. As an affiliate, if someone say, hey, Chad, like, just something random like, hey, what's the best teeth whitening stuff that you use? He said, hey, just go to chadnicely.com/teeth whitening in 20 minutes, and Chad can go and get an affiliate link, put it behind there, and when the person visits the site, make a commission. Like, that was like the greatest thing. I was like, hey, I definitely need that because people ask me about stuff all the time, and I definitely need to start building those easy links out.
Yeah, I don't even want to like cover that, but I mean, Danny and Kimberly use it.
Yeah. I think the link, their
Totally
link to
do.
buy, right? The link to buy is an easy link right now, right?
Yeah, it is actually. And the great thing about it is that you can make your links, some of those links that have like slash, 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 they're so long. So you can really condense your links down and make them personalized and easy to remember as well, which is important. And then you can also change the direction of where that link's going if you need to. So it's really a great, great product. You guys are getting a killer deal today.
Sweet. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
like I said, I was never on a webinar like this in the day.
Never. Like, I remember going on a webinar and paying like $2,500 for like 4 weeks worth of coaching, and no one ever showed up. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just did it for 4 weeks and this guy just talked at you for 4 weeks,
Right.
Yeah. Stick around, guys. Stick around another 3 minutes because I'm going to give you that free gift just for being on the call like I promised you.
And we'll also be announcing who wins the free version of Webinar HD for the most interaction. That will happen after Chad announces what he's got coming.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Did you guys, what was your light bulb moments, Kim? Anything?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think what I love the most is the fact that using JVZoo member, you can take and so easily create something. I went on years ago and discovered Udemy. It's when Udemy first came out. And so I went on and I actually came out of the gym one day and started jotting down what I have to do to create a course on Udemy because I was going to do it on video. And Danny and I were working around in a couple different areas and stuff. And so I was like, well, maybe, I could spend some time doing this Udemy course. And oh my heavens, how complicated it was to make a course of my own. And then you tell me, this is my biggest aha, then you tell me they're going to take my course that's, $150 and they're going to discount it down to $10. I don't think so. So I'm so glad that it was so complicated that I never went on and did my Udemy course. But what you've shown is now how you can use Udemy as a great tool to actually structure your own, bring them into JVZoo member, use a webinar to drive them in, bring them straight to your membership. And then of course you got the monetization in there, which I love it. And your gamification in there as well. Just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, you made me realize how thankful I was that Udemy was so freaking complicated that I never actually completed it because really I'd be selling myself short.
Yeah, 100%. I just want to chime in there based on something you said is just a little strategy that we use here a lot in my business, and I have like 2 or 3 guys that run webinars a lot, and they're not very comfortable in selling on webinars, right? So if any time we're selling webinars, it's sort of me doing them. But what they do is they run webinars pretty much every other day, right? And what they do is they just bring people in for free. So they just say, hey, here's all the training. They deliver the value and say, hey, like, all you have to do is sign up for this, this membership site. You come in, and then the membership site does all the upselling and cross-selling for you. So you bring them in for free off the webinar. If you're not 100% feeling that you're going to be confident on selling, there is, like Chad's been doing this for 2 decades. Kimberly's been doing it, and Danny for a long time. When you first start running webinars, it's nerve-wracking, right? So I don't want anyone to have that fear of, hey, get on the webinar. If you get on the webinar, deliver something that you really passionate about, that'll come across super easy. But when it comes to the selling, give away access, like Chad said, to one of these courses, and then let the platform inside do all the work for you of cross-selling, upselling stuff, and that will get you going quicker than trying to create a script to sell. And that's one thing that we do in our business a lot, and it helps us build a huge amount of leads and lists very, very quickly. So we're able to upsell affiliate stuff, upsell other courses, and really build a recurring income for our business all the time. So those 2 guys that just do it for my business are sat there, and so all they do is give away free content all day, every day, and we build massive lists from it. So that's a good little strategy there to use with what you have that you have just had purchased. So it's a big deal.
Really brilliant. One more thing that I want to add at time is that when Danny and I first started in this market space, we actually began a news channel, I Am Market News, and we began interviewing product creators who created great products we really believed in. And what we did is actually use that as a platform to then, start up a business in this marketplace. And what you can do with Webinar HD together with JV Zoom members is that exact same thing. What we would do is we would take and find out information about those products. We did our own manual research when we did I Am Market News. It was a lot of work, but we did all of our research, and then we took what information they were offering, the product vendor was offering, and we just spun it a new style. Okay, we did our own style on it. We did our own videos, that type of thing that Chad was talking about. You're not taking somebody else's videos. We did all of that original content, but what we had is we had inspiration. You can do that same thing when you use Webinar HD together with JV Zoom member. Use Webinar HD, you're going to be able to really grab attention, talk about the product, really do the sell like Simon was saying, and then you're going to send them right into the membership.
What I would love to figure out how to do, Kimberly, and we might be able to do it, is have it to where when that webinar is done in your platform, it's automatically gone into Zoom member, and like the whole thing is automatically created.
Yeah, Danny is nodding his head. He's been working closely with development on that, so we're making a note on that, because that would be a great way to partner in that as well. And it'd benefit the users as well, all of the users that are on the call here.
Yep. We'll be able to do some exciting stuff. Guys, I want to make sure everybody gets the gift that we promised. You can go to that link right there. You don't have to opt in. I'm not asking for your email. You don't have to do anything. It's just a free guide. You can go, and when you do purchase, the link for a Zoom member is in there. It is a $397 one-time price that goes to Danny and Kim. Hopefully you guys got a lot of value on this call. Hopefully there was some awesome light bulb moments, epiphany moments, pack your bag moments. Hopefully it was worth your time. I'm excited to see all the new customers inside a Zoom member. At least I see your comments about support. Our support is top notch. Yes, they are working 24/7 around the clock. You will love them. And most importantly, guys, we wanted to make sure you have the strategy to succeed with Zoom member. Not just have an amazing software, but we want you to actually be profitable. So Simon, Kimberly, Danny, do you guys have any last thoughts here?
No, I'm good. I think I'm just overwhelmed by how much stuff we give away. I really am. I think it's like really awesome. It's like, I know it's the last day of it, and I just feel like we're just giving everything away, but like the tools we've given away are outstanding, next level. I just want everyone just to realize, like, you've had one hell of a deal. You have everything at your fingertips right now to go out there and truly build a job replacing income, like literally within the next week or so. Just get out there, take action, and like you said, Chad, the support there is there for you. Just get out there and get it done.
That's it.
Totally. Hey, before we let everyone go, I need to announce who's the winner of our most interaction on the call tonight. It was a tough run, but the winner is John Munns. So if you'll please, John, send an email to support@webinarhd.com. That is how we will make sure that you get that free copy of Webinar HD. Chad, thank you so much. Simon, thank you so much. It's certainly been a pleasure tonight, and thank you all for who have attended and interacted, and it's always fun to just interact with all you guys and talk about something great like we did tonight.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you. I had a great time, and you got some awesome peeps here, and they definitely brought the heat. So that's just an amazing time. I couldn't. I'll tell you what, Kimberly, I'll give him one more gold nugget, man. Too blessed to be stressed.
Love it. Too blessed to be stressed. That's a good one. I hadn't heard of that one. Is that a chat original?
Yeah, I picked it up in a mastermind, and that was the one thing that stuck with me. I'm like, oh my God, that is so good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that is good.
Awesome.
That is good.
Well, what we'll do is we'll conclude the webinar, but we'll leave it open just for a couple minutes, just to make sure nobody else has any questions. And yeah, thanks guys, I appreciate you. And Simon, thanks for helping me out, man. I appreciate that too.
Always, man. Always.
Cool.
Thanks so much, guys. And Chad, we'll be in touch to get you a copy of that as well.
Thanks. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.